A Moment in His Presence presents Divine Encounters with Joyce, Todd, and Kim Bradley.
Welcome back to A Moment in His Presence as we continue in our series, Divine Encounters. Today we're going to look at the life of Mary Magdalene. And she is actually mentioned in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But what we all know about her is really just her name. Because besides the scripture that is found in, the scripture that is actually found in Luke 8, this is what it says. It says, Mary, called Magdalene, 7 demons had come out of her.
7 demons, not one, not 4, but 7.
But 7 demons had come out of her, and I can imagine that because of that, you know, the joy she felt, the being cleansed.
Yeah.
You know, that made her faithful.
Right. Very
faithful. She, from that point on, it says that she continued to follow Christ. From that point on, you know, the Bible doesn't even always tell us, but there was a core group of women that followed Jesus. There were women disciples.
That's right. And disciples is just one who followed Jesus. That's why we can call ourselves disciples.
Exactly.
Because we follow Christ. We follow Jesus.
And after she got healed, she was faithful. Because in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, it talks about her being at the foot of the cross, being one of few at the foot of the cross. Yes. Then it talks about her being with the women that went to the grave early that Sunday morning.
Right, and they were met by the angel who told them to go to and tell the disciples that Jesus will meet them in Galilee, that he has risen, he's alive. And you know, I heard a preacher say she was one of the first preachers, women preachers, because she told the good news of Jesus being risen from the dead. You know,
as a matter of fact, Mark, the 16th chapter, the 9th verse says, early on the first day of the week, after he had risen, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had driven 7 demons. And she went and reported to those who had been with him as they were mourning and weeping. When Jesus appeared to her, she was full of joy. She couldn't wait to tell everybody else, hey, quit that weeping, quit that crying. It's okay.
Jesus is alive.
Jesus is alive.
He's alive. He's alive.
Hallelujah.
And I like the fact, Kim, she wasn't ashamed of the gospel. You know, it said, don't be ashamed, not to be ashamed. We're not ashamed of the gospel. She was not ashamed because she knew what God had done and delivered her from them 7 demons. And so she said, I'm going to tell Jesus, I'm going to see this Jesus in Galilee for myself. And when she saw him, she wanted to cling to him. She wanted to touch him. And Jesus said, no, you can't touch him now because I have descended into my Father.
But Joyce,
she loved Jesus.
Joyce, if you think about wouldn't you be, I mean, come on, 7 demons, I mean, that woman was some kind of crazy.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, when she had that divine encounter with Jesus, you know what? She went for it and never looked back. And so that's what we want to say to you today. You know, if God has done something for you, then do something for him. Tell people about him. Keep on running. Keep going forward and never look back, because you are
the apple of his eye.